If you're in college or your career has stagnated, you might think of doing an internship for a company where you're working for free for a while and then to get experience to see if that will help you. For two of my degrees, I had to do internships, and one of them was for one degree. I had to work 150 hours at a public relations firm in Orange County, California. And so I once interviewed for a well-known golfers nonprofit organization in Southern California. I'm sure you can guess who that might be. He's a big name. I'm not going to reveal the name, but anywho, I showed up to the interview thinking that I had this in the bag, but it just goes to show you have to be prepared, do your homework, research about the nonprofit, their message, their mission statement, like their background information, any recent events held, all that stuff. So in other words, do your due diligence and be prepared and wow them in an interview. This is regarding to any company. You want to do that, and if you can, ask somebody else that works there or used to work there about information, but you can find that online. Anywho, when you show up to your interview, always be prepared to ask questions regarding the company, the position, what have you, and to bring multiple copies of your cover letter and your resume. The best time to really arrive to an interview is 10 minutes or less, not anything crazy like 15 or 20 minutes ahead. You don't want to do that. 10 minutes is a good allotment. And the night before, you might want to do a drive-by of the building that you're going to go to, because it's always good to know about parking and what have you. So you want to be prepared as much as possible. Bring a bottle of water, turn your phone on silent or leave it in your car. Always give a firm handshake, thank the person for their time first thing off, and listen to them and lean in. And then when you have the interview, before the interview is over, you always say, what's the next step in the hiring process? That's a key pointer. They're going to ask you behavioral questions and they're going to see your answers. So make sure you really have practiced those out loud, even if it's to yourself in a mirror. These are some really good tips that I wish I knew when I was younger. So I'm just passing them along to you. And for a cover letter, there's places online like monster.com that can really help you. You want to keep jargon out there in terms that are no longer used in your field for a career. And for me, for my cover letter, I used a hybrid of 3 different cover letters, and I made it into my own. So you might want to do that too. And use a certain font. I don't put my address. I only put the city, the state, and the zip code, and then my name, my number, and then my LinkedIn profile on there, just to help them. And I hope these are some helpful tips for you. Take care and best wishes, and please let me know if you have any comments or questions. All right.